Hi Libra, welcome to what you need to hear right now about your love life general reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. This reading is general, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Libra. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Libra and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It does help me connect with your energy. So during this session, I'm just going to ask everyone to close their eyes, take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have. If you have a certain someone on your mind, start thinking about them and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Libra. So interesting. What I saw was just like a chain linked fence, and I saw someone like looking through it and seeing the person that they cared about on the other side. But the person on the other side is just like, this fence isn't that strong. If you really wanted to get through, you could, but you choose to let this fence block us. And it's like with the chain link fence, you could see through it, you know? So it's like, I think this person has access to you, whether it's through social media, whether it's you see them quite often because you're in the same friend group or you work at the same company or whatever it is. They feel like they are watching you, seeing you, checking in on you energetically, or like I said, through social media, wondering what you're up to and doing. And you're just like, well, the ball's in your court. You know, I feel maybe Libra, you did build up this chain link type of fence where there's some sort of access or some sort of opening, but you're not going to keep trying anymore. You're not going to be the first to try anymore. If you want to break through that chain link fence, do it. I need to see that. But as far as where I feel right now, I'm going to be on this other side because I've tried to put that chain link fence down and you still keep on going to the other side. I don't know why Spirit is giving me that exact specific message, but it feels that similar energy of what you may feel like with someone or what someone may feel like towards you, Libra. Maybe someone could live somewhere that has a chain link fence or not too far from one, but I want to get into the details. So with this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now, whether you are single or in a connection currently, whether you are in separation or currently talking to one another. Let's see what and who this is wants to come for your reading and what you need to know and what you need to hear right now. So tell me about this energy surrounding Libra. Okay, so we have better off. And it says happiness, perspective, clear headspace. Yeah, I really do feel with that vision I saw in the mini meditation, like they feel like you're better off without them. And they may have done something definitely that makes them feel like they're not confident in hitting you up or confident in, you know, trying to start something again with you because you have been putting your boundaries so up. The letter B is definitely sticking out to me, as in Brian, as in Brittany, first, middle, last, initial could be some resonate with someone, but I'm also seeing 2 B's in someone's name as well. But anyway, yeah, so I feel Libra like you feel that they're watching you. You feel like they check in on you, but you're trying to keep a clear headspace and remind yourself of maybe the better you felt now that this energy has been something that you put on guard. You know, I do feel very strong Leo energy. I could also feel Aries or Sagittarius energy here, fire energy, definitely. And then I heard that song, When This Card Pull Over, Better Off Alone by Alice DJ, a really old song. It's an awesome one, but it's like you think you're better off alone. And maybe that's where, Libra, you started to feel like that's the energy they were putting off, so you let them be alone. And now the silence is pretty stunning to them now that you're not there. I definitely feel that. Wow, okay, tell me more about this energy here surrounding Libra. What's going on in Libra's love life currently? Tell me more about this energy here. Tell me more. There's a significance with the sunrise. I don't know if you've watched the sunrise or sunset with this person, took a picture with this person when you were witnessing this sunset, but it could just be a metaphorical thing about like someone still trying to hold on to what's kind of slowly fading away here. Tell me more. The Oracle, and it says seek wisdom and guidance from elders. Okay. So this tells me, Libra, that someone here is very spiritually connected, especially to their ancestors. Ancestral energy is very, very strong around you. And what I'm kind of seeing here is that you are breaking some sort of generational pattern when it comes to love and relationships that this person has taught you about, you know, what was continuing in your life, the cycles, that were continuing in your life. It was through this person that you finally had a better understanding of it, a higher perspective of it, and decided to let something go here. Whether it was old behaviors, whether it was this person entirely, whether it was just surrendering this, you know? I mean, if they want me, they know where I'm at. That was with that chain link fence type of thing here. And I do feel that your spirit guides, your ancestors, are sending you downloads about why this had to happen this way, why this person, you know, I feel like they keep a lot from you. So spirit sends you things like guides you to tarot readings or guides you to, you know, through their own synchronicities and symbols as to why this had to happen with this person. It definitely feels a little karmic here. I'm seeing someone that likes to wear black eyeliner, black winged eyeliner a lot. Yeah, but I just feel overall, Libra, you're getting a better understanding through the silence with this person than you ever had when you were engaged with this person, when you were talking to this person, when you were, you know, hooking up with this person. And I do feel there's a strong psychic link and cord going on between the two of you now. And I think that is Spirit's way of giving you closure where this person couldn't. And you can trust the downloads. You can trust what you're sensing and feeling about what's going on their end, Libra, what you're picking up on, what you're suspecting. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay. Someone could also have like an Egyptian symbol tattooed onto them or wear like an Ankh necklace or something like that. What is their emotions over this right now? Okay. Yeah, discouraged. They're discouraged from reaching out to you. And you also have angry. Wow. I do feel like an energy that they get really mad at themselves when they see or hear. If you don't have social media, then they could definitely just be hearing about how well you're doing, right? Because they see that you're happy, that you're doing your own thing, that maybe you're going out more, maybe that you're even dating again, and it riles them up. And even others of you, if it's not so much they're mad at themselves, they're mad at the entire situation. And they feel, you know, rejected, they feel pushed out. But again, crosswatcher, if Libra's doing this to you, just flip the roles around. But I just feel like this is someone's bed that they made that they don't want to sleep in now. And they're taking that anger out on, I think, you or your new person or themselves, really. And I think a part of them knows to stay back because they're in this really weird energy in regards to this situation. And they know that if they were to try to come at you with any sort of anger, any sort of, resentment and try to tell you off, you would tell them off twice as hard. They're not ready for that. That's why they're discouraged in trying to do anything. But yeah, I do feel that overall they feel angry that they messed things up with you. They feel angry that you guys don't have anything going on anymore, that you're even ignoring them, some of them feel like. This person could ride bikes where you can, whether that is a bicycle or even a motorcycle. Let's get into the tarot to dive deeper into this. So I'm going to ask the tarot, how do they feel about you? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Libra? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? So off the top, I'm already seeing very strong air and fire energy. Someone could have both air and fire very strongly in their charts, or you could be dealing with a fire sign or possibly another air sign. Ooh, yeah, this is karmic. This is karmic, yeah. And I'll go through and explaining why. Now I'm hearing I'm Sprung by T-Pain, who's another Libra. So some of you could possibly be dealing with another Libra or someone that could have Libra strongly in their charts. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, guys, I do have to censor the nudity on these cards for YouTube. So this tells me, yeah, this was fated here. This connection that you guys had to experience, that you had to go through in order to elevate yourself, Libra. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, there was something that kept on repeating itself, right? Like I was saying, those karmic cycles. And maybe even for some of you, if it's not so much generational, it was like you were finding yourself keep on being attracting to certain people that were doing something for your ego, perhaps, or maybe were, filling up some sort of hole that could have been a bit wounded from a past connection or from childhood or whatever that was. But this person really helped you get out of that cycle, or was meant to. And if you're still going through the healing process, you will make it out on the other side. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Now, it's really interesting how I'm seeing one end of this as being like, you know what, it is what it is. It's done. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on. And the other is still so stuck. Still so stuck. And I feel that is what's keeping them stuck is the anger, the disappointment. And they're not able to come out of this the way you have, Libra. Elevate the way you have, Libra. And I feel with this Wheel of Fortune, they still think there's more to happen here, more that you guys need to get through, more that you guys are meant to have. But I am feeling like someone, this is so interesting why Spirit sent this to me. It's like someone always checked themselves out in the mirror. They're a little vain, or that's what you thought of them. They may have thought of you, maybe, I don't know. But like, I know it kind of threw someone off, because there's one thing where you're like, okay, do I look good? Like, let me check. But there's someone that was like, any mirror that they could find, they would look at themselves in. And it kind of, that was like the first sign. I don't know. I'm feeling that specifically for some of you. Obviously, it's not for everyone. And I'm also seeing a high-waisted thong. Anyway. So yeah, I feel as if you guys are starting to understand now what the purpose of this was and how it made you outgrow certain behaviors, thoughts, or, karmic cycles that you were experiencing in love and romance. Some of you have like gone through a complete change of your hair color, haircut, something that you wanted to do to kind of reinvent yourself almost after this connection. I'm also seeing someone that has gotten plastic surgery or is thinking about it. Not for everyone. Got to throw that disclaimer in there for some of you. But let's go ahead and dive deeper into this. So how they feel about you right now is the King of Swords. Aquarius energy. They're trying to plan here. And again, like they're watching. They're watching with an intensity. They're watching with like a glare. I'm seeing a glare almost. Like, how could Libra do this? How could Libra just let this go? How could Libra just stop trying, whatever it was? But I also kind of feel like there was someone in your inner circle, whether that was a family member or a friend, that knew something was up with this person that they wanted to tell you about, that they wanted to warn you about. And at the time, maybe you kind of just put it on the back burner, but that person was right. And in some ways, if that is your message, whoever's watching you angry is blaming that third party, thinking that they influenced you. But yeah, I do feel as if they are holding back from communicating to you. I don't think you've heard from this person for, at least a few weeks, if not longer. But I definitely feel as if they are planning something here. They're waiting for the right time. Because again, with the Wheel of Fortune, they truly don't think this is all there is to it. And maybe they're giving you space to cool down. They're giving you space to kind of like even out the energy so you're not so angry with them, frustrated with them. And that's when they'll try to communicate here. But what they think about you is the Four of Swords. Libra energy. Yeah, I definitely feel someone with the Libra moon. But anyway, I feel with this card that they know it's been silent. And I think this is part of what's making them angry, is that you literally have not been trying to, I don't know if you've like muted them on social media, muted their number, blocked their number, but it's as if like you're not even paying attention to them. You're doing your own healing, you're keeping your space, and you're doing that because you know it's good for you. You know it's good to not get, bite the bait with this person, to kind of give in to this person. And I feel as if maybe they've been trying to do some things very subliminally to get you to notice, whether that is like watch your social media, like your pictures, or send you something out of the blue, kind of weird, like a meme or something like that, just to find any loophole, but very strategically, very subtly. You don't have time for that anymore, Libra. That's how I feel. It's like, I'm done with these games. I'm done with your passive aggressiveness. Just say what it is or leave me alone. And they don't like the fact that, they have so much limited access to you. And that power is in your hands, Libra, and that's something they're not sitting well with, especially with the King energy. They like to have things their way. They like to have things in control. And you've taken that control out of their hands. What they like the most about you is the Six of Swords. Aquarius energy. Some of you can have Aquarius rising or an Aquarius moon. You are someone that is very intellectually stimulating. You have a lot of depth to you, and I think some people underestimate that when they first meet you, but when they get to talk to you, you have really cool, interesting ideas, concepts, philosophies, and you're just someone that is very deep. And I feel with the Six of Swords, you're also, I don't know why I feel this way with Six of Swords, but you do a lot of your research. You do a lot, like if you're curious about a topic, you'll look it up, you'll find a lot of articles. You don't ever like to talk something half-assed. You say what you mean and you do what you're going to say, and you follow through with that. Others of you, you could live in like a relatively short location away from this person, whether you live in the same city but on the other side, or just like a 20-minute drive off the exit, whatever. So it's easy to get to where you are to hang out. But I think with this Six of Swords, there could have been a time when you two were together where they could have like talked their way out of a lot, where they were smooth, they knew what to say, and maybe some of you guys recognize that pattern of always believing them because they knew what to say and how to say it the right way. And they always knew, to kind of break those boundaries or how to kind of get you to let that guard down before. What they don't like about you is the Three of Wands, Aries energy. You're not giving them what they want right now. They're still waiting, right? Three of Wands is like you're looking out into the distance, waiting for those ships to come in, waiting for those answers, waiting for that action, and you're just leaving them dust. Now they're coughing on the dust. They don't like it. And I think part of them knows that this union or reunion is out of their hands. Although I think they're tricking themselves by that, because it's as easy as apologizing. It's as easy as just being real, upfront, honest. But they want to put that blame on you. And they hate seeing you do your own thing. They hate that you're out, hanging out with friends, that you're on new dates, that you guys maybe even have taken like a vacation, a little weekend getaway, and they had serious FOMO with that. And, in a weird way, whether this is the truth or not, because not everyone's perspectives about us is true, but they think you're doing things to try to get a reaction out of them. That's called projecting, because I feel like that's what they're doing to you, Libra. They may have seen or heard about you hooking up with someone lately, and they're not happy about it. They're pissed. What they like the most about this connection is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So this is what I was talking about with Six of Swords, where before it was kind of easy. Although you'd get frustrated, although you get annoyed with them, some way, somehow, they'd always find a way to get that guard back down or for you to believe in them again. And with this Nine of Wands, though, if that's not so much it, then it's kind of like they are not feeling like it's time to give up. They feel like almost for some of you, it's like you're playing hard to get and that this is just temporary. You just need your space right now. You're frustrated. You're angry with me. Fine, but I know, or this is what they think they know, that once this little period of time is over of the tension between the two of us, we'll just be back to where it was again. I'm seeing a lap sitting through this card here, so maybe you used to sit in their lap a lot. They used to sit in your lap. And for those of you that had that person, whether it was a friend or a family member that was like, I don't trust this person, Libra. They're not good for you. There's something wrong with them. Like, there may have been a period of time when they were able to kind of distance you from that person. Wow, that's a little manipulative. Someone could have an ankle tattoo or a scar on their ankle or like a birthmark on their ankle. I'm seeing the ankles are really drawing me in for some reason. What they don't like about you or like about the situation right now is the Queen of Swords. Libra energy. They're seeing Libra at the other side where you've messed with me too much. You've hurt me too much. They may have felt like your last conversation was one where you really called them out. You really went at it. You spit facts. You said information that they didn't know you knew. And now you've been very cold. Now, there's something I want to say because a lot of readers or a lot of people think, oh, two of the same card, that must mean they're soulmates. Like, not necessarily, and I don't really feel it for this reading here. I feel as if this kind of further indicates, as far as with the Wheel of Fortune, the purpose of some sort of karmic soulmate energy here. And I think the Queen of Swords is a lot more elevated in seeing this for what it is than the King of Swords. This has nothing to do with gender or sex. We all have masculine and feminine energies, just one tends to be more dominant than the other. So you're going to have to kind of decipher what role that is. But yeah, I think like you just have not been engaging with this person's energy, with this person's attempts. No matter how subtle or how upfront they've been trying to be, you've been keeping your boundaries. And even if it kind of hurt you for what this person put you through or the fact that it's gotten to this point, you're still staying strong in what you know. And what you know is that they didn't try hard enough or that they didn't do enough for me or that they weren't the person that is best for me. And that's not in a means of rejection, like, oh, I'm too good for you, but it's like we're not compatible in that way. You don't want what I want. And with that truth from what you had to experience with this person over and over again is what's deeply seated in you now. And you're staying strong with the information. You're staying strong with the facts. You're not being swayed by your emotions anymore. And maybe because you're being so logical, they don't like that because they were able to sway your emotions before, Libra. I mean, someone may have recently gotten a tattoo or is thinking of getting one as well, I'm seeing. Maybe even influenced by this experience. Highest hopes is the Two of Cups. Cancer energy. That things could go back to where they were when you guys were in your honeymoon phase, when you guys started to really have those deep feelings for one another. And again, what we define as deep feelings is different for each and every one of us, based on our depth level, based on how vulnerable we can be. But as they see it, whether that could be something that you agree with or not, they felt like they had something very deep with you. But I feel like you guys never really broke the surface, which was also something to pay attention to, right? But in their eyes, they did feel like they cared. They did feel like you guys have a special connection that they still think about, that they still reminisce about, that you still have an impact on them, Libra. And that's why, you know, this psychic telepathic cord between the two of you is very strong. They're hoping to get back together with you one day, that you guys could be in a connection again, that you guys could come over again. Sleepover, I'm hearing a lot of sleepovers with this person, overnight bag and everything. They miss those times and they want to have those times with you. And I think part of the reason why they're so angry is the fear of not having this with you again. Deepest fears is the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. You're telling a lot of people what really happened and went on between the two of you. Some of the things you're sharing are not making this person out in the best light. They're afraid that there's a lot of crap being talked about, gossip. And I think information has gone back to them that you two have moved on with someone else, or that you are starting to date again, or that you're just open to moving past this and moving forward. But I gotta say, very specifically, I feel like there is a story you shared about the two of you in bed, or a kink that they had that they wanted secret, and it shocked a few people what that kink was. And they're mad that that information got out. But overall, yeah, I think also very generally, the Knight of Swords can indicate that you'll never reach out again, that you'll never respond again, that you'll never be open to the communication to move anything forward with this person because the boundaries are so strong here. Or that, you know, on your end, you're just feeling like they're not saying the right things. They're not acting in what they're saying they'll do. And that's proof enough. Damn. All right, Libra. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen unfold in your love life in the next few weeks, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I just want to say, for all my old-time subscribers, I'm going to get more into this extended reading like I used to, sexually dive into it, sensually see what they're on about you, what they're wanting to do, what they're craving to do, and we'll just see from there what you need to know further about this if this reading deeply did resonate with you. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Libra, I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you need to hear right now about your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.